My favorite character is Tiny Tim because he shows that even tiny things can have powerful impacts. We're talking about web cameras. Hello and welcome to this episode of Good Tech Cheap. I'm your host, Adron. Hey, if you like this video and if you can, please give it a like, please subscribe, and please click on that notification bell to be notified when we drop a new video. Today we're talking about the OBSBOT Tiny, a tiny AI-powered webcam that has auto-tracking technology. Yes, sir, you heard this right, auto-tracking technology. This PTZ webcam has AI-powered framing and gesture control with full HD 1080p resolution. Additionally, it comes with dual omnidirectional mics, 90-degree wide-angle rotation, low-light correction, works with Zoom, Skype, Discord, you name it. This little guy packs a very powerful punch, starting with that AI tracking mentioned before. The OBSBOT Tiny has a 2-axis gimbal, allowing it to rotate and adjust automatically using deep learning neural networks. Essentially, it'll frame you and keep you stable, and you really don't have to worry about it anymore. This baby also comes with gesture control. Gesture control is, pretty self-explanatory. You can gesture to any point in the camera and it will follow your movements no matter what. Yeah, you don't have to go back and click it constantly to make sure people can follow your movements. Or, if you want to zoom in, all you need to do is make a simple L shape. Just make your L shape, it'll zoom in for you, making it easier for your audience to see what you want to talk about. OBSBOT Tiny also has great low light performance. If you're having a Zoom meeting in an office and really the light isn't for you, it'll adjust automatically using its AI-powered network, making it so that you can look as good as our lighting. But Adron, I'm afraid with hackers coming into my webcam. Don't worry about that. They thought about that. OBSBOT thought about that. Don't worry about it. Because you can simply turn the camera down and it will shut off the video feed and shut off your voice. Yes, those omnidirectional mics will shut off like that once you just turn the camera down, making privacy a top priority for them as well. With the OBSBOT TinyCam app, you can also adjust between 3 different modes. There's standard mode, which is fantastic for just general use. Headroom mode, which is great for tall people like myself who may stand less than half a meter away from the camera. It'll readjust to make sure our head isn't cut off and you can see us for the entire meeting. Finally, it has sport mode, which is fantastic for tracking high performance, high activity movements like dancing or jumping or any types of calisthenic movements. The OBSBOT TinyCam app can also be used to just control basic features such as zooming in, rotation, shut on, shut off. The OBSBOT Tiny also has dual omnidirectional mics, being able to pick up sound from 3 meters away. It additionally has much better noise cancellation than the competitive webcams out there. And the best part about the OBSBOT Tiny is the plug and play. You just need to plug it into the computer and it's ready to go. You don't need to readjust your computer for the next 3 hours, or if you're buying it for your parent, you don't need to give them a 10-hour lecture about how you go into the settings of the computer. It's really not that hard, Mom. Just like find the settings feature like on the little search icon. Oh my God, I can't do this over the phone. How about we just give it a test, shall we? Hi, we're gonna do this a little bit differently because I just want to get right into showing off the camera. Now, for one thing, this was super easy to plug in. I literally just plugged in the USB right here and just worked immediately. It automatically hooks up to whatever you need. So there's no special thing you have to do with it. Just plug in, let it go. Additionally, we also have it standing. We also have it standing on this little guy right here. It's actually magnetic, so all I have to do is just pop it on. All I have to do is just pop it on and boom, done. I also wanted to test out the gesture recognition. So if you just saw that, it's actually moving with me to make sure it can follow along all of my movements. So especially if you're giving like a bigger meeting or something and you want to use this webcam, it'll just follow you around. Make sure that you can see I'm wearing sandals with socks right now. It's going to be a good time. I also wanted to show this part. It zooms in. It's zooming into my face. Look at that. Look, and it's zooming out. It doesn't want to see it anymore. It doesn't want to see it. No, it's because I pushed it out. Yeah, you just need to make the L shape with your hand. Boom, just zooms right in. This is especially useful if you have like a PowerPoint you want to show and you really want to get focused in on that. But let's also test out, they have something called the low light mode. So let's try that out real quick. So let me just grab our switch. We currently are being lit by our studio light, but if I just shut it off right now, it readjusted immediately. Look at that. So if you ever need, light immediately, this is absolutely perfect for you, especially if you don't have like a studio light or a headlamp or something, or you're just like kind of in a hotel and there's not real good lighting in the room. This will just provide it for you. Let's also test out the face cam mic right now just to compare quality. And you can see right here, quality is okay, but it's not like, it's a little grainy. It's your baseline. It is absolutely your baseline. It's not going to be as good as you want, but like with right here, it's much better quality. Like I said, that low light feature, absolutely perfect. So yeah, it's a pretty good webcam and a pretty good product overall. I really like the gesture recognition feature. That part's my best, my favorite part. What I loved about that was the low light feature. Like the moment the lights just shut off, it just adjusted, making sure if you're in a meeting and like you don't have special lighting around you, you can just rely on that low light feature to make sure people can see you. Well, that was the OBSBOT Tiny. It is currently on the market for $199. Please click on that link in the description below to get more information on this webcam and to buy the OBSBOT Tiny. Well, that has been this episode of Good Tech Cheap. Thank you so much to OBSBOT for sponsoring this video. Once again, if you like the OBSBOT Tiny, please click on that link in the description below. And from Los Angeles, California, I've been your host, Adron. Stay safe, be kind to each other, and have a nice day. See ya.